How much is it costing you, do you think, not to be answering all of your calls? This is a question that I want to help you answer. So much so that I've gone to the trouble of building a page or an app for you to be able to calculate it. Now, don't get too impressed. I used a vibe coder. It took me about 5 minutes. Loving this time of our AI journey. It's amazing how quickly we can build apps. The app that I've built, I'm going to share my screen right now, is essentially a missed calls sales cost calculator, right? So it's missedcalls.digisynchro.com. If you go there, you can enter your own numbers and see what the cost is of the calls that you're missing. Now, the reason I built this is because for those of you that don't know me, we have built out an amazing AI employee that does all sorts of tasks inside of a business. But one of the main things it does is answers the phone. And it can answer up to 300 calls simultaneously on one line. So no one's ever on hold. You never, ever miss a call. And it can take inquiries. It can book people into calendars. It can answer questions. It can connect to other software in some instances as well, if we've got that data available. It does all sorts of exciting things. So it allows you to stop worrying about getting to the phone when it's ringing and make sure that your potential customer's getting an answer. And we all know, if just go and Google speed to lead and why it matters, and you'll see that people now are not patient. They don't want to wait for you to call back. They don't want to sit on hold. They just want an instant answer. So an AI employee does that. Now, rather than saying, well, how much is it going to cost me? Because let me tell you, having an AI employee is extremely cost effective compared to hiring somebody. But rather than asking that question, what you can do now is you can say, well, how much is it costing me not to have one? And that's what this little calculator does. So to work that out, you really need 3 pieces of data. And those 3 pieces of data is how many calls do I miss per day? What percentage of those calls would typically become a customer? And then what is my average dollar sale? And having those 3 pieces of data helps us work out what sales you're likely to be missing. Now, let's say you miss 5 calls per day, and normally, and you can put any number in you like there, but I've put 5 to keep it a low number. What percentage of calls normally become a customer? Now remember, some of your calls are not customer inquiries. They're existing customers chasing something up, or they're other types of calls. But let's say 1 in 10 of your calls are typically somebody that would have bought from you. And if you're missing 5 per day, that means you're missing out on 1 sale every 2 days, for example, right? But you don't have to worry about doing the math. It does it for you. So put in 5 or whatever you miss per day, put in what percentage you think you convert into a customer, then put in your average dollar sale. Now you'll see in this example, I've put in $800. You can, once again, put in any amount you want. Now what happens is it immediately calculates your monthly loss that you're probably losing, and then your annual loss that you're probably losing. So let's say your average dollar sale was $8,000. As you can see, it's much bigger. If it was $500, it's still substantial. If your conversion rate was 20%, you can see how much per month you're losing. Now, to me, as soon as you see that, it should be a no-brainer to go, right, how do I fix this problem? And if an AI employee is going to do that for me, then that's what I'm going to do. Now, they don't just answer phones. They sit on your web chat. They can be in social media chatting with customers. Doesn't matter. Wherever your customers contact you, we can put an AI employee to answer the questions quickly, book them in for appointments, book them in for quotes, whatever it is you need them to do, even forward the calls through to you, right? So there's all sorts of things that we can do, saving you a heap of time, but also making sure that you never miss another sale again. Now, if you want to learn more, missedcalls.digisynchro.com is the website, missedcalls.digisynchro.com. On this page also, you can book a demo, but you can also find the number to call our AI demo employee. So that's 0340531111. If you ring that, it's going to take you through a series of questions to learn about your business. And then what it's going to do is it's going to role play answering your phone as if you were a customer calling your business. It's pretty cool. Even that alone will give you a bit of an idea of what AI is capable of when you ring our demo AI bot. Alrighty, missedcalls.digisynchro.com. Go and put your own numbers in. Check it out for yourself, and hopefully, I'll talk to you somewhere down the track, helping you get your AI employee in place in your business. See ya.